I am back. My OBS crashed on me. Just at the beginning of the stream, it crashed. I had to play the game, Ratchet and Clank going commando, and it crashed on me. So let's try this again. Let's go get the retro arch open and try this again. Because you shouldn't have done that. I gotta wait for a retro arch just to load. Here we go. What a waste. So retro arch is back up and running. Now let's try this again. That should never happen. My OBS crashed on me. It was not my computer this time, it was my OBS. That did that when I went to start this game, and it actually crashed on me. So, you better believe this is just a game here I'm playing. So, I have not played this game in a very long time. So, I have not played this game in a very long time at all. I used to own this game back in the day. This is my only Ratchet and Clank game I ever owned. Okay, let me see. We got widescreen, progressive skin. We got vibration and subtitles. Let's put the subtitles on. Okay, so let's do this.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. Tonight's heroes are the duo who recently restored peace and order to our galaxy, Ratchet and Clank. So, gentlemen, tell us about your latest incredible adventures.
Well, as you can imagine, we've been pretty busy. After Drek's defeat, there were parades, press conferences, fancy dress balls.
And the wiener roast at Al's.
Oh, yeah, that. And then things started to slow down a bit. After that,
There was the grand opening at Groovy Lube.
Right. I think that was last week.
6 months ago.
We're still pretty busy, but in a more, domestic sense.
Yesterday, I flushed out my radiator core.
I guess no one needs a hero right now.
Mr. Littlebottom, I found our man. Welcome.
What the?
I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, founder of the Megacorp Company in the Bogon Galaxy.
Bogon?
I'm sorry to incapacitate you, but our entire galaxy is in a very precocious situation. I must humbly request your sustenance on a mission of dire urgitude, a mission of superfluous peril, a mission of unequivocal imperitude.
Did that make any sense?
So, you need me to go on a dangerous mission in another galaxy.
Indubitably. A few days ago, this top-secret biological experiment was stolen from our testing laboratory by this dupliferous criminal mastermind, and I need you to get the experiment back.
We'll do it.
We will?
Frank, I have precipitated your recalcitrance and have made special improvisations for you. We are prepared to give you a job as the head accountant for Megacorp, plus a penthouse suite in lovely Megapolis, and our state-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
Deal.
As for you, Ratchet, I'll need you in superlatorary shape. While in transit to the Bogon Galaxy, you will undergo heavy training and conditioning. including martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth, macrame, ballroom dance, and origami. We've used bipolar vector regurgitation to track the thief's location to a flying base in Sector 7. Infill, tribulate the base, and retrieve the experiment.
Sir, ready for launch. Ratchet reporting. I'm on final approach to coordinates 37 Alpha.
Good luck. I'm counting on you.
Affirmative. Beginning radio silence.
I don't know who that guy is, but hey. Okay. So I have not played this game in, a long time. Okay, do I even remember what to do here?
Hold triangle and select an icon with the left analog stick. Press circle to fire your Lancer.
Okay.
To control the camera, use the right analog stick. You've acquired nanotech. Your health has improved.
Right. Okay, so now we're gonna do this.
Try using the gravity bomb here. Hold triangle and select it with the left analog.
I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Come on, I'm gonna have to use this.
Try using the gravity bomb here. Hold triangle and select it with the left analog.
Okay, that's how you use it.
I see it's time to update my security forces.
Whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here to fix the transflexor coil.
Nice try. Give my regards to Megacorp. Finish him.
You got flamethrower and shit. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, where am I supposed to go?
To reverse the camera controls, go to the Options menu.
Oh, what? I have to start this all over? I don't have any more of this.
market for some security.
You bring the cash, we'll bring the thrash.
Good. I need your best men to meet me at these coordinates.
What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, it's been a very long time. Oh shit.
You can aim your lancer more accurately by holding L1.
Oh, I see. Dude, I can't see. Okay, I got an achievement.
Ratchet checking in, sir.
Incredulous. I didn't expect to hear from you again. So soon.
There was a slight problem. The thief escaped with the experiment, and I have no idea where he was headed.
Not to worry. I just received an emission which may lubricate the matter.
Do you have any maps for this quadrant of the galaxy?
You bet, mister. We got galactic maps, 3D maps, fold-outs, cutouts, maps to the stars, and their homes.
Sorry about that. I forgot my wallet. Could you take care of this?
Perimeter defenses deactivated.
You forgot your change.
I'm on my way.
For a map, press Select or R3.
Okay, so now let's continue. My finger got a cramp in it. My middle finger got a cramp. And it hurts. Shit. Hello. I'm good. Yeah, my OBS crashed on me earlier. I started about to play the game and then my OBS is black screened. So, yep, another problem. OBS crashed on me. I'm just like, how many times am I gonna have so many problems? With the black screen of my computer and the OBS crashing. Today I'm playing Ratchet and Clank. Yes, I used to own this game back in, You're welcome. I used to own this game in 2006.
See how stupid people are, man? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't die. What
No, this is my gaming lap. This is an MSI gaming laptop.
We gotta save that.
I bought this in 2022. I didn't use it until 2023? 23. I didn't use it until 2023. The actual stream on Twitch. I use it for, this is retro achievements, that's what I'm doing. What? What are you looking at? You said the Turtles mug. This? Yeah. I can show you my other side, it's all icky. Bought that back in 2020. I have other mugs that has stuff on it. I have a Spock mug. I have the Avengers mug. I have a Batman mug, yes. I have a Rick and Morty mug, yes. What's the other one? I have a Michael Mauer mug. I have a Pokemon one. With, the Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander. Yeah. So what am I supposed to do here? like I said, this is the only Ratchet and Clank game I played. I heard about all the other Ratchet and Clank games, yeah. This is the only one I ever owned. No. Yes, I have a Discord server you want to join it. Oh, let's see. Where do I go? Okay, now we go down this way. What's this? It's in there. What, a chopper? Blitz gun. Yeah, we know, 24, thank you. Yes, I have it, So I'm trying to get partner on Twitch, and it's very hard. I try to apply without doing it. The requirements, they turned me down 3 times already now. They already turned me down. I'm just like, what the heck? What do I need to do just to get partner?
To throw your wrench, hold R1 and press square.
You can join the Discord next week. No, this week. Friday. I'm going to do a Twitch anniversary stream because Thursday, it's July 9th. I've been streaming on Twitch for 6 years now. If the sound is a little bit glitchy, I'm using retro art. Okay, I do have an actual fat ps2 that works, but I don't own this game. I do not own this game at all.
Your maximum nanotech has increased. Defeat more enemies to increase it further.
So yep, this is one of the games that I used to, like I said, own. That's the shop guy. So yeah. What console? See, I play a lot of games on different consoles. That's the thing. Oh, top 5 games. Wow, I never thought of that. But Sega. You grew up with a Sega Genesis. Well, I see. Yes, I had my brother's Genesis. Yes, I do. He had that. And you know what? Surprisingly, I was shockingly with the Genesis. It's it's been working since 1989. Nothing is wrong with the thing at all. And I said, you know what? This is one system that's never been it didn't stop working. He said, wait a minute, this isn't Genesis 1989. And I'm like, dude, 1989. And I'm like, it still works. And the headphone jack still works. She's like, really? She's like, yeah. Listen, she's like, okay. He said, since 1989, that's a very long time. That's like 30 something. I said, yeah, I don't know. I have Genesis games because I only grew up with Nintendo and Sega, and then PlayStation was the next thing that we had. I have Streets of Rage 1. That is my most expensive game on the Genesis. That was $69. I'll tell you what, my most expensive game on PlayStation 2 is two of them. One is Silent Hill 4 The Room. Next one is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Most expensive game on PlayStation is Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. Now, if I had it complete with the manual, I did have it complete with the manual game in case that went missing the first time I had to rebuy it. It just pissed me off because a certain family member decided to, hey, sell our stuff in the house and then thought it was cool to go do so. It wasn't even his. Just for him to go play video, just for him to go play video games down there at the retro video game store. He thought it was cool to do that. Pissed me off. Yeah, my mom was so mad. And my sister bought me a Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memory for my 16th birthday. And I was so livid. And I said, what about your Game Boy games? And they said, yeah. I was 5 Pokemons away from completing the Pokédex and the Pokemon Crystal. And my friend asked me, did you complete the Pokédex? I said, no. No, this before she left. She left in 2009. So she left in 2009, later on in 2009. She left in, I believe, March. She showed me. She said, hey, by the way, I want to let you know. And she was sad. I said, why are you sad? She said, I'm actually... So, you wanted us to stay another year, right? So we did ask our parents to stay another year. And then she's like, well, now we're actually moving. Now they want to move. I said, real? She said, yeah. She's like... She gave me a hug. She said, you two are the only ones around here, you and your bros, are the only one who has accepted me for us who we are. And she's like, nobody else would do that. And I said, yeah. And she said, yeah. And her boyfriend said, you known each other since kids? She said, yeah. Yeah, her mom said, yeah, they known each other since it was kids. And he was like, wow, that's a very long time. He said, I am going to miss you too. You know what I mean? He said, yeah. He was like, it's pretty fun. You get to talk about video games and all, you know. It's pretty cool. And yeah, he said, my mom said, I'm going to miss you guys. But she asked, did you finish the Pokédex? She said, I don't have the game anymore. Because what happened? I said, I didn't sell anything. My mom said, nothing got sold. So, her brother, not her first younger bro, second young bro, thought it'd be a cool idea. I can't prove if he did it or not, but she thought it would be a cool idea to go sell stuff. just to go play down there at Game Ray one thing. He said, down here in the, where the pizza is? He said, yeah. He said, that's just Val. He said, that's Epto. He said, I know. And he's like, why do that? I don't know. He did that. Yeah. And she's like, that's messed up. She said, I know. You want to say no? Because I said, you can't get the Pokemon that you had again. I said, you don't even have the game, do you? She said, no, my little sister has it. And she said, is the game dead? My game dead still on there? She said, no, I started over. She's like, she started over. I said, it's fine. I appreciate you trying to help me with that. You know, I appreciate it. She's like, yeah. So, people don't understand when I tell this story and they think I'm like, that's a joke. I said, no. My mom was here and my little sister was here. They can confirm that. Yeah. They can confirm that too. It's messed up. Because I would never go do something like that and go, hey, and go take somebody's stuff and then go sell it just to go play video games. Go have money to play on a console there at the retro video game store for $3 an hour. You gotta be out of your damn mind to go do something crazy like that. You do. No way, my mom doesn't believe in people stealing. And my second younger bro had a safe. And she's like, you got that safe back there. Open it up and see what's in there. He said, let me see. He said, I ain't got nothing. He said, I don't care what it is. You try to say you ain't got nothing in there, open it up. He said, open it up now. Or I'll take something to it. And I'll try to open it up myself. And she's like, I'll open it. Nothing. And he said, I don't understand. And he said, well, you're not going to find anything. And she's like, you're not going to find anything. She said, don't lie. And she said, you know you did it. Come on, admit the truth. You did it. Huh, who else would have done it? And I said, you wouldn't. I said, number one. I said, did you? I said, let's see about the Genesis game. He said, Moonwalker.
Press triangle to interrupt messages. Pause and select options to disable them permanently.
So, my mom said, check in my room and see if the Genesis games are there. And he said, yeah, they're here. I think he said, what about what about the Moonwalker video game? He said, that's a good idea. Go check and see if that's there. And she looked, it's there. I said, yeah, I know. Because the reason why he wouldn't sell that stuff because he would have got his ass whooped. And then check and see if my Xbox games are still there. He said, all of them. He said, I wonder why he didn't take these. Nah, he knew. He said, because he knew I would beat the hell out of him. And I fucking died. Bullshit. So, yeah, it was just a lot of things went down. And I had a lot of more DVDs than what I have now. And I would tell my sister, I said, every time, I said, look at these DVDs. Right? He said, well, I said, don't you have that? I said, not anymore. Not anymore. And she's like, oh, that's right. He said, you had it on DVD. Yes, I did. I had the Week Roll by Baseball. I was so mad. I had the collector's editions. And mine was the collector's edition. With the trivia on the second one. He said, really? Yeah. It disappeared. So I'm just like, yeah. So, Carino, you like playing video games? Does anybody like WWE? Anybody like WWE? Because Monday night was wild. It was very wild Monday night. I'm gonna tell you why it was wild Monday night. Because Cody Rhodes got injured. He had to withdraw. Gunther did it. What's his name? Nick Aldis got pissed off at freaking Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce tried to make the situation better by giving Sami Zayn a mystery person. He waited in the ring. He said, "Who's my mystery character?" Waited. Then he seen. Well, he didn't know. They showed it. The shaft goes up, and this is what it was. CM Punk. CM Punk makes his return, beats him for the title, and Sami Zayn is sitting on the side of the ring like, what the hell? He was shocked. I get CM Punk. And I win, and he wins the championship. Now, Gunther, really mad. Okay? Really pissed off. Oh, no. Really angered because he didn't get to win the championship at Society of Riyadh. Okay? He was so pissed off he lost again. Not to Cody Rhodes, but to Sami Zayn. So when Sami Zayn agreed to give Cody Rhodes a rematch, just like he said he would, that's what Gunther's like, fuck you. You're not getting your rematch. I'm going to injure you so you cannot get that rematch. That's exactly what he did. And it was that bad. Now, the Judgment Day tried to cheat. Okay? They tried to cheat. Raquel Rodriguez was doing fine on her own. Then all of a sudden, here comes, first one is Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez come out there. Okay. Here comes Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan comes out there. Next. Try to show Ruka. Get her friend, Raquel Rodriguez, to win. And then, nope. This is where Io Sky said, you're not doing any of that. And she bested them. And then basically what happened after that, what she did, she took all three of them out. Actually, two of them, they were sitting there. And then all of a sudden, Raquel Rodriguez was looking, not paying attention. So, oh, wow. So Ruka actually took the opportunity to do her finisher's note, Soul Snatcher, and won, and she retained the title. And she was looking at them like, okay, yeah. And she was like, well, thank you to Io Sky. Because if Io Sky wasn't there, she would have lost her title. Now, I believe that people say when WWE is fake, no, the wrestlers even say, no, WWE is scripted, it's not fake. The moves that we do, it's real. It's not fake moves we're doing. These are real, These are real moves we're doing. No fake moves. You're like, wrestling's fake. I said, people need to watch their mouth. You don't say that to a wrestler. Somebody has said that before in the past. And, said wrestling was fake and they got the shit beat out of them. And it was not cool. If you don't go telling someone, hey, wrestling's fake. Yeah, no, not a joke. They got the shit. Remember Geraldo? The Talk Star host, Geraldo, right? Geraldo Rivera. He said that to a guy. And the guy said that, I think wrestling's fake. What? I think wrestling's fake. The guy slapped him, he slid halfway across the freaking hall. Lost halfway to hearing because of that. Now, another person who got arrested back in the day was Vader. He was in another country, he was doing an interview. The interview was going great. The guy said something, Vader grabbed and put his hands on him, and he got arrested. I had NES, Sega Genesis. So when we had Genesis, my brother had the Genesis. So he had 5 games on Sega Genesis. And, stolen? Jeez. So the games we had on Genesis that my older bro had, he had Sonic the Hedgehog, he had Mortal Kombat, he had Golden Axe 2, he had Ultra Beast, and he had Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. That was it. Those were the only 5 games. And people would ask me, why did you say, I didn't own the Genesis, my older bro said, oh, my bad. But then he showed him that, he said, why didn't you buy more games? I said, my older bro owned it. He said, oh, okay, that makes sense. So you didn't own your Genesis, your older bro owned, you said Nintendo and Sega, right? I said, yeah. She said, oh, okay, that makes sense. But you didn't own it, you just played what he had, right? I said, that's understandable. Yeah, so when I first saw the movie Moonwalker, my mom owned it. See, I first saw the movie, I was like, whoa, man, This was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool, legit Moonwalker movie. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was a pretty cool movie. My mom even had Thriller, the making of Thriller on VHS. And I was watching, so what is this? He said, this is the making of Thriller. Thriller. I said, who's this? He said, Michael Jackson. Oh, Michael Jackson. Oh, favorite. When I was watching, I said, wow, this is so cool. Because I never seen something like that before. And Game 2, that was a year later, and I say about 15 games on queue. Yeah, my mother would pop it in, and I thought it was just a long Michael Jackson music video. Oh my gosh. Did anybody play the Moonwalker video game? I actually bashed that game on Retro Achievements. So, yeah, I actually bashed the game on Retro Achievements. Pesci and Unforgivable. Well, I'll tell you who's in that movie. Joe Pesci was in the movie. Oh, you played the arcade version. Yeah, I played the arcade version, and I beat it. So, the problem was I couldn't get the achievements to work, and I had to change the dip switch. So I didn't know what that was. I had to look that up. The dip switch I had to change in the Final Burn Neo emulator settings to get the achievements, because everybody was having the same problem. Like, they would play the game and the achievements would not even unlock. And they was like, how we do this? And they like, oh, to change the dip switch. So I had to change it, and it actually worked. Now this game, because I remember having this game back in the day. Did anybody play Ark of the Lad? Twilight the Spirits. Ark of the Lad, Twilight the Spirits. Did anybody play that? Because I played that back in the day, and I actually beat this game. Not this game, but Ark of the Lad, Twilight the Spirits. Now, the other one I did not play, I did not beat the Darkness one. There's an Ark of the Lad, Darkness one. I have not even played it. I own it, but I have not played it at all. I did not do a playthrough on that game at all.
To strafe, you can hold down L2 or R2 while running sideways or backwards.
Okay, I had lived in arcades, especially when moving around a lot. So those terminals were filled with games. No, I had no clue about that game. So, Ark of the Lad is an RPG game, and I came across one of them back in the day. It was called Ark of the Lad, Twilight of Spirits. I went looking for the other one, I think, what is it? Let me go get it. So, this game I'm talking about. So this is Ark of the Lad, End of Darkness. This is the second one, I believe. Well, I don't know which one is first. Let me see which one is first. Because, I played the, Ark of the Lad, Twilight of Spirits. No. There's no remake for Ark of the Lad. The only remakes that they made was Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Alright, so the first game in the series is Ark of the Lad Twilight of Spirits. Sin is Ark of the Lad in Darkness. So so Ark of the Lad Twilight of Spirit is the first, Sin is Enter Darkness. So this game is number 2. Have I ever beaten this game or played this game? No. I got a game here I have never touched. I had this since 2023? 23. And I have not even touched this game. I went to see if it works, but I never... No, sorry, 2022. I have a receipt here saying 2022. October 1st, 2022. And I never actually even went to see or played this game. I played it to see if it works, that was it. So, yeah. You gotta say, I got it with Rechain of Memories. Yeah, look. Luna. That's what I'm in San Diego, Luna Video Games. Luna Video Games. Got a receipt. This game is good. As you can see, there's no scratches on this. I tried it out to see what it was at the title screen, and then I shut it off. So, see, there's no scratches on this. I still have my receipt for Onimusha Dawn of Dreams and Onimusha 3. So yeah, this is a game that I need to actually play. I have not even played this game at all. So, yeah, this will be the first playthrough of this game. Yeah, so I do have Kingdom Hearts 2, and I have Kingdom Hearts 1. I have played Kingdom Hearts 2, never beat it. I did rebeat Chain of Memories. I had the game before. Couldn't beat Mahusha in the end, and I actually beat the game. And Kingdom Hearts 1, I played some of it, but I didn't finish it. Yeah, I got all the Onimushas. I beat them all. The only thing I have not done in Onimusha 3 is get the ultimate weapon. I have never been to the Dark Realm in Onimusha 3. I've been to the Dark Realm in Onimusha 1 and 2. And I got the first one is the Bashimon sword. And the flute and the boss. So when you get the flute from the being in the Dark Realm in the first one, when you go into the fight the final boss, it's on the side, there's a door. And you can pick up the actual I only beat the first Kingdom Hearts, never touched the rest. But I did beat Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. That's it. There's supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts 4 coming, but we don't know when. And when they do bring out Kingdom Hearts 4, I am buying it. I am buying Kingdom Hearts 4. Yes, I'm buying Kingdom Hearts 4. This year is my, like I said, I didn't see, well, let me see if this game works. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's this game. I bought Kingdom Hearts, my brother had Kingdom Hearts 2. And I was like, yeah, he let me play it. You know, Sephiroth kicked my ass. And, I think Twilight, I can't remember, but this one city, if you go down this one path, this one side part of the city, and then, you get to face Sephiroth, and then, all of a sudden, King Mickey jumps in. He comes in, and basically, said, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, then you playing as King Mickey. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, King Mickey. But I did play Birth by Sleep. I did play the other one that was on the Xbox. One of them, I'm gonna tell you now, one of them was a damn story. One of them was just a story. I think it was Kingdom Hearts 1.5. One of them was a story. It was a backstory of I beat Aqua's story. So that's another thing I beat. I beat Aqua's story, too. There is this thing on there saying, it was a long story. Long story. And basically, it was just these guys talking about, the Keyblades, right? The Keyblade Masters. That's what all they was talking about. And I sat there and watched the whole thing. I sat there and watched the whole thing. And because my sister came in the room, she's like, are you on Xbox right now? And I said, yeah. I said, this early in the morning. I'm like, I've been on Xbox this early in the morning before. And she's like, really? I said, yes. Little bit more. I've been on Xbox this early in the morning. you guys been on up this early in the morning playing video games? I said, yes. She said, okay. And I said, oh, I see you're already dressed. I said, you eat breakfast? I said, yeah. He said, okay. As long as you ate breakfast, that's fine. I was like, I said, besides, I didn't sleep very much. It was too hot. She's like, yeah, it's too hot. He said, yeah, I know, it was too hot. It was too hot. Basically. And I guess, and it was like, yeah. So it was too hot. One time I was sitting in the living room and she came out, she said, what are you doing up? And she's like, it's too hot in my room. I came out here to eat ice cream. They said, ice cream dessert? I said, look, it's hot. I'm not eating ice cream in the morning because I want to eat ice cream. I'm trying to eat, I'm eating ice cream because I'm trying to cool off. And she's like, oh, okay. You're not eating ice cream in the morning. And she was laughing. She's like, really? Are you eating ice cream? And I said, early, first thing in the morning? I said, no. I'm eating ice cream to cool off. You see how hot it is out here? Out here? She said, yes, I do. I said, I drank a lot of liquid. Still not doing anything. I said, I'm now eating ice cream to cool off. And she's like, okay. I gotta say, yeah. So ice cream for me, like, yeah, I did that because it was so hot. I was sitting there, I was like, dude. And I was like, dude, it's so hot. So hot right now. I was just sitting out there, so hot. Sitting in the living room just eating ice cream. And then my sister comes out and she's like, you're up this early. I said, yeah, it's hot. And she said, and ice cream. I said, yeah, it's hot. I said, I'm not eating ice cream because I want to eat ice cream first thing in the morning. I'm just trying to cool my body down because it's so hot. I said, I understand. I said, I would have done, actually, I would have done the same thing too. She said, yeah, I would have done the same thing to grab ice cream and eat it to cool myself off too. She's laughing. But yep, anybody want to try this game out, yeah, you can pick this game up. You know, I don't care about spoilers. You can spoil the game, I'll still play it. So the goal is for me, I want to get partner on Twitch. And, yeah. The goal is I want to get partner on Twitch, yep. Okay, so now that's the next goal. What the fuck?
To strafe, you can hold down L2 or R2 while running sideways or backwards.
Come on, what the fuck? There we go. got another achievement.
The dynamo.
Alright, so let's give people shout outs. You can follow that guy on Twitch.
You can make it a draw. Be careful. Breaking to the right. Nice birdie. Get a load of that. Beautiful. Give it your all next time.
So, are you able to stream some Game Boy Advance, or are you just starting into your bio that you still... no, I can stream Game Boy Advance, yes. I have RetroArch, yes I can. Yes I can. RetroArch, yes. Yes I can. I can stream that. I don't have a Game 2 and a Game 2 player to do that. But I can do that on the RetroArch. There you go.
Activates machinery. Press circle to use the dynamo to zap that activator.
Thank you for choosing Megacorp for our customers.
Megacorp.
Shirt and shoes are required when shopping at Megacorp.
Oh, okay, I remember this.
To center the camera, tap L1.
Megacorp reserves the right to refuse service to anyone.
Really? How many of y'all have beaten Ratchet and Clank going commando? I have never beaten this game. I was wanting to do Sly Cooper last night. Haven't played any games from this series. Oh, yeah, I heard of Sly Cooper. I've seen somebody play before. There's 3 of them, but the first 2 are on PlayStation 2, and the third one's on PS3. Oh! Got another achievement. What is this? Swing or throw an army range over 500 times. Manual save to keep progress. Reset in new game. Oh, okay. How do I save? How do I actually save? Ah, I see. I remember now. There you go. Classic, yep. I have never touched any of the Sly Cooper video games. The third one I would not be able to play because I do not own PS3.
Megacorp is pleased to announce a 3% employee discount on all Megacorp merchandise. Tax laws still apply.
So I would not be able to play the third one unless I go out here and go actually buy a PS3. You can get the Sly Cooper collection on PS3 and PS4 now. I don't own, like I said, I don't own PS3 or PS4. I do not own any of those consoles at all. My older bro owns a PS3. I don't own PS4. I don't own PS3, PS4, or PS5. Sony is getting rid of physical disc. In 2028, you will no longer be able to have physical disc at all. It's none. All the games now, all the new games are going to be digital. There you go. Who wants digital? No one. Not like that. There's a lot of people out there who still use their physical discs. And they collect discs because... reason why they do that because discs are cheaper than actual That's when I stopped playing current consoles. They doing that. Everybody's complaining about that. 2028. They're doing that. $2028. That's when they're doing it. That's where they're doing it. 2028.
Ratchet, come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Listen, I have some new information on our experiment's wherewithal. The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's Mactar Resort. Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
Affirmulous! It's disconfabulating our annual Galactic Gladiators broadcast. See for yourself.
Ask yourself, are you man enough, hero enough, insane enough to step into the ring with 2 of the fiercest warriors
I
in the
just wait for my PS2 and I will get enough to satisfy me. I have a PS2.
That's okay, because Megacorp is bringing Galactic Gladiators into your home for a special Mega View event. First, it's survival of the fittest in our Bayou competition. Be there as Chainblade unleashes his fury on our Gladiator guest contestants. Chainblade has gone undefeated in 500 straight matches, but if the Bio Division doesn't do it for you, our Robotics Division will. Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off against our 4-armed bandit, the B2 Brawler. Brawler. No living creature is a match for this machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt for its prey. There's no consolation prize, because this bad boy's programmed to show no mercy. So, what are you waiting for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the ps2 Brawler into your living room. But put away the fine china. The Galactic Gladiators, only on Megaview. Call your provider now.
Chainblade, huh? I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
Oh, another achievement. Yeah, you're laughing, I know, right? This is. How many of y'all do retro achievements? How many of y'all do retro achievements? I badged 81 games. The last 2 games I badged is Mega Man X4 on PlayStation, which has 58 achievements, and Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku on Game Boy Advance. They already caught line about the numbers. They include games that are digital, only to say digital selling more than physical. Well, Sony is the one who says what they that's what Sony is. Xbox is doing the same thing, but they did not say all discs are going to be removed. GTA 6 is not getting a physical copy, and it's damn going to be $80. It's $80 when it's $79.99 in the Microsoft Store. $80. $80 for that game. $80. Just like $80 for that game. $80. Yeah. Games keep getting bigger, yeah. And the most don't come with the data on this, yeah. No, they don't. I'll tell you what game that didn't get a physical copy was Dead or Alive 6 Last Round. They purposely Koei Tecmo, right? And thought it would be a good idea to delist the game on PlayStation 4 and Steam. They delisted the game on PlayStation 4 and Steam. Yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why would you do that? So when people can't even get the game, they have to buy the disc, or they have the PS4 version, they have the PS4, but it doesn't even have the disc drive. And you do that because you don't want people, yeah, what is the bigger disc size they have these days for games? Anyone know? No, I don't know. But, anybody getting the new, what's it called? Gears of War E-Day? It's coming out in October. Gears of War E-Day. It's finally coming out in October. No, you know why? The only reason why Game Pass was so expensive was $29.99 because they added Call of Duty 7, Black Ops 7, and when they added that to the Game Pass, day one they jacked up Game Pass to $29.99, and people were so mad, and like, why would you do that? Make us pay more. So what they did was the CEO of Microsoft decided, okay, we're not doing any more day one Call of Duty games. We're going to actually wait a year and then put on the Game Pass. So they put the Game Pass down to $22.99. Yeah, all those card games are about 100 gigs or more. I don't have card games like that on my Xbox. I have Xbox One Cold War and Modern Warfare 2 360, but I have Game Pass, so I could just automatically just play it through the cloud. I can play it through the cloud, so it doesn't do anything.
Shirt and shoes are required when shopping at Megacorp.
To view missions still available, press Select or R3 to access your map. Then press X to open the mission screen.
Yes. May I help you? I said.
Who's shooting me?
You've just collected Raritanium. Raritanium can be traded for ship upgrades.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Because when people, like I said, back in the day with ps2, you had to use the cord and go to the phone jack. And we used to do that a lot back in the day. And the reason why we stopped doing it because my mom was like, no. Reason why I'm not doing it anymore, having you guys using the phone thing. And she said because one, she said I can't get any phone calls. I said number one, I said phone calls. Yeah. When you put this through there, right? When you use this, take this and put it through your computer and put it through here, you have to take the phone off. So you take the phone off, put it through the back of your computer, your PC, and then you have internet. But he said one thing that you don't do. You can't intercept phone calls. You can't know who's calling you. So if it's a doctor's office, somebody really important that's calling here, you won't know. That's why I don't do it. That's why she said no. He said, I like to have phone calls from my doctor. He said, I would like to get phone calls from my doctor. Okay? She's like, doesn't matter. She said, you guys can play video games offline. Right? She said, you don't need to have... She said, you don't need PS2 online. She said, you don't need none of that. She said, Xbox? And she said, let's have... And my brother said, can we have Xbox? And nope. No. Like I said, when I need people to call me, if it's something like from Social Security office that calls, or the housing commission, right? They call me about an inspection or something. I need to be there to answer the phone. She said, I need to be there to answer the phone. She said, you know what I mean? I need to be there to be answering the phone calls. And if there's doctor's appointments, I have doctor's appointment, they're telling me, or there's something results that I need to take care of. She said, that's very important thing to have the internet hooked up to the phone. The phone jack. I was like, we can't have that? She's like, nope. I said, it's no fun. She said, well, too bad. How many other people you think have internet? Not all. She said, ain't everybody ain't got internet like that. She said, ain't people ain't got internet like that. I said, yeah, they do. No, they don't. How many people have internet and have a computer? Okay, name somebody from your school who has internet. I said, none. I said, right. So go ask your classmates, do they have internet? And see what they say. I said, do you have internet? They said, a lot of them said, no. No. My mom won't let me have internet. Why? She said, because phone calls. And she said, phone calls? The latest one, at least. What? Phone calls, she said. She said, phone? I said, it's through the phone jack. He said, yeah, it is. Which the teacher said, you cannot receive phone calls. You go to the phone line, you can't receive phone calls. I said, yeah. I said, what if your school is calling about something you did, and I don't know about it, huh? Or you have a school meeting. I don't know about, huh? And because you have internet hooked up to the thing, I won't know. Well, will I? He said, so no.
Enemy fighters defeated. Proceeding to the Maktar Nebula.
Well, I did that first try. Look at my health is bad. So that's why I never had internet like that until 2014. That's when we had internet. And I'm gonna tell you why my mom got internet. She only got internet from my little sister. She said that. She said, oh, so we got internet, we can play Xbox. Xbox? No. Not for Xbox. I said, what? I said, my brother said, yes, we got internet, we can play online on Xbox. She said, no. Not to play online on Xbox, not for Xbox. It's for your little sister to do her homework. And he said, what? He said, yeah, her homework. And she said, I said, and I decide if I want to keep the internet or not. And then my brother said, well, I'll get internet in here. She said, no, you can't. You can't get in the internet unless I say so. And he's like, yeah, I say so. And he's like, what? And she said, yeah. How do you want to have internet in here, huh? You want to have a Wi-Fi box going back to your room? Yeah, I said, no, go. It doesn't work that way. And he said, no, and he said, the internet box from, he said, I can get it from Cox. No. Anything from Cox Cable is not going back in your room. It's going out here. It's staying out here. Because the equipment gets damaged for any reason. Any reason, you gotta pay for that. And you know that, right? He said, yeah. And they're not gonna have, the reason why you're not gonna be able to have it, he said, why? Because I'm an account holder. They want to see that somebody else already has an account in there, and they're not gonna let you have it. They're not gonna have two account holders for the same freaking household. So you need to get used to that. I said, how come she can't get it? What do you mean she can't get it? Why are you asking if she can get it? I don't know. And maybe she can get no. She's not getting it either. We already have cable and internet. Deal with what we have right here. Stop trying to make accounts and then trying to go make your own account and go try to go get internet. I'm the account holder here, and they are going to see that somebody already has one. So what you're doing is you're trying to go make yourself an account for Cox Cable, which it already exists. And I said, really? She said, yeah. She said, you can't do that. They're not gonna let two count holders in the same apartment have a class table. It's one or the other. That's why you gotta be careful of doing those type of things. And I was like, I can get an account. She's like, nope, no you can't. You're not getting one. Get your own place and have the account. You're not while living here, you're not. You see, the problem is, they don't allow two people to have, and my mom asked this question, she said, is anybody from my household, can they have a class table account if somebody already have one? And she said, listen to this. The guy said, no. He said, see, no. You can't do it. And my brother said, that's messed up. No, it's not messed up.
Here. You'll have to go to another planet to find it.
And then I just have to go around because I don't think I can do this. But I'm just, this is like, people don't understand. When you have internet back in the day, you can't just do stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. Cause I remember back in the day, I tried doing it myself. I said, so, can I do internet? And she said, no. What do you mean? Having it? No. She said, no. Not here, no. I'm like, you just heard what you said. I have to add you to my account. You just can't make your separate account. Doesn't work. You have to be added to my account. So it would have to be your name on the account and you would have to pay half. That's what you understand, which I'm not willing to do. Well, the thing blew up. Yeah, so it blew up. So how many of y'all what's the most expensive game you own? What's the most expensive game that you own? I wish I can get the bar. I don't need that. I got kicked. That's fucked up. I got kicked. Got kicked. Wait, who the hell is shooting me? Dude! This is fucking ass. Not this game. What the damn enemies?
You will automatically grab ledges if you jump up to them. To pull yourself up, press X. To drop down, press R1. To strafe, you can hold down L2 or R2 while running sideways or backwards. Jump between walls by jumping toward a wall and pressing X again as you hit it.
You know, this is like, what game you have to do that? Oh, no. What game? Let's see. Prince of Persia. When I played the game on original Xbox. Did I beat the game?
To aim weapons
No.
more accurately, press and hold L1.
Wow, fucking ass. Again, I gotta start this again. Because I'm an idiot what to do this. Leave me alone, fuckers.
To strafe, you can hold down L2 or R2 while running sideways or backwards.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do anything here.
weapons more accurately, press and hold L1.
How many of y'all played a game called Fighting Force? It's a PlayStation 1 game. There's a N64 version, but that was ass. Because I'm gonna tell you why the N64 version is ass. You have to beat the game. With the 2 lives you have.
Is everyone ready
In
for
the PlayStation version, you can actually save. They give you a save point.
Introducing from nowhere in particular, this guy. If he can make it past all of our gladiators, he'll take home this brand new electrolyzer. If he can't make it past our gladiators, he'll receive a consolation prize. Let the games begin! Let's get out.
Nice.
Press and hold triangle for your quick select.
Yeah, nice try. We're not having any of that. Alright, who's next?
Ladies and gentlemen, the first and, well, only winner of the Gladiator Games, this guy. You're now eligible for a championship series. Come back and fight again for big cash prizes.
Yay! Got a fuse puzzle. Yay, yay.
See you later.
Alright, now if that's done, what now? Oh, I get it now. One of them goes here. Right, I get it now. I would have had it. Right, that worked.
Hey, this would make a nice souvenir for Clank.
Yeah! Hey!
You have no idea what you're involved in. Return to your own galaxy immediately, or this will happen to you. Or this will happen to you. Farewell.
No, I got another achievement. Can't remember how far I got in this game. It's been a very long time since I actually played this. Like I said, back then I used when I was like 18, going on 19, I used to sell a lot of my PlayStation 2 games just to get new ones. You know what I mean? And every time I would just get a game, and my mom said, "Did you beat the game that you have?" I said, "No." And she's like, "Okay, here's the thing now." I said, "You guys don't buy these games. Play the game that you get, and try to beat it instead of going out here getting another game right off the bat." She said, "Until you beat the game that you got, you don't buy another game." I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yep." And she looked. She said, "Yeah, no." She said, "I'm telling y'all, beat the game that you got." And he said, "What game are you playing?" He said, "Where's that new game you bought?" It's right here. She said, "Why aren't you playing it?" "I don't want to play it." She said, No. Play the new game you got or don't play PlayStation 2 at all." And I was like, "Fine." And my brother said, "Why not?" She said, "Why did you buy a new game and what's he going to play it?" Does that make sense? And she's like, "No." What game you got? True Crimes or LA. So, let me ask you a question, yeah? Are you going to play True Crimes or LA? She said, "Are you gonna play that? Or you gonna play? Or you gonna go play another game that you have on PlayStation 2 you already beaten?" And she's like, "If you're not gonna play the game that you bought, then don't ask to play PlayStation 2. I want to see the games that you guys bought and played, and I wanted you to beat them. And I'm tired of y'all guys getting games and then you turn around and just sell it, not trying to beat it." I was like, "Okay, fine." So I remember when I was younger, I had to beat when I was like 18, I had to beat the game. Oh, come on. It's another one of these fucking grids. Bullshit grids. This will take me back to my ship.
If you want to earn lots of bolts, visit the arena later for more battles. To view missions still available, press Select or R3 to access your map, then press X to open the mission screen.
Alright, so what's the next place? We gotta go to this Megapolis in Indico. This is the rescue Clank from the thief, and visit Clank's apartment after that.
For a map, press Select or R3. To center the camera, tap L1.
Alright, we gotta use this again. Let's go. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I flipped it. Shit. Right, we got this open. Okay, wait, let's save. Alright, we're flipping this thing again. I didn't see that one. Alright, good. I didn't see that guy. Die already. What the? Ah, fuck. I need to take these guys out. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to fall off. Shit. Why is this part so difficult? Oh my god, this fucking part. have to get rid of these guys. Let me go at... okay, I gotta kill those guys. There's no choice. I have no choice. They're not gonna let me pass. What? Another achievement. You save this. Switch my weapon. Fuck out. Okay, wait. So I remember playing this, like I said, I like owned this, but I didn't even keep it that long. I got it in 2005, kept it to like the end of 2007, and sold it. Fuck off. Yay. Why even... Wait. Yay! I need that over there. Do I go this way? Or do I go the other way? No, I'm pretty sure it's the other way. No, it's this way. Asshole. Alright, so the first thing we're doing here, we gotta move these. That one was very actually easy. What the hell did he do? I don't know. Wait, what? What the fuck? I don't remember what to do here. Hang on.
Explosives are required to destroy the metal door.
Explosive. I'll take it. Oh, I don't have any. I don't have any explosive shit. Wow, if I knew that. Hello, Matt. I knew that. Shit. Good, one gravity bomb. Fine. I haven't played this game in so long, man. I haven't played any. So one of my brother's friend, he had a Ratchet and Clank game. I think it was Up Your Arsenal, and I had the and he said he asked me, did I have a Ratchet and Clank? I said, Going Commando was the one. He said, really? He said, I played that, beat that. I said, really? Yeah.
See, it would be lovely if... I'll show you how it's done. That's right.
You're welcome. I don't know what game that is. Like I said, you play a lot of games that I never heard of. I never seen commercials too. I remember Shadow of the Colossus when they showed the commercials of that. I remember the Sly Cooper commercials. I remember seeing that. I went looking for Sly Cooper. We had the PS2 and looked for Sly Cooper. Could not find any. Yeah, Sly Cooper. And what, a PlayStation 2. Sly Cooper 2. And then when they had Sly Cooper 3, that's Sly Cooper 3 for PlayStation 3. I ain't got no play. 3. I was supposed to get a PS3. Here's the deal. My first younger bro said to me, called me on the phone. I was watching SmackDown in the back. And I'm sitting there, and my sister said, I want you out there in the living room for what? And he said, basically, he said, brother's on the phone. And I said, oh. I said, I said, right now I'm watching SmackDown, man. And then, he said, you guys tell me what happened to the Rey Mysterio match against Dolph Ziggler. They said, okay. And it was like, dude. And then I was on the phone, and who won? He said, Ray did. I was like, okay, cool. Basically, I ate my food one time in less than 10 minutes. I ate my food in less than 5 seconds. And I ate it in 2 seconds, SmackDown was still on. And my mom said, looked at me and said, that was pretty quick. And I was like, yeah. And he said, pretty quick. So I ate my food, went back there, and she said, did you do it just to watch SmackDown? And I said, yeah. She said, no. Next time you take your time. Take your time eating your food. You understand me? Take your time. There's no need to rush. Eat your food normally. Don't rush. And I was like, went to do that again. I said, SmackDown's on. She's like, nah. She said, stop. Eat your food normally. Take your time. You're not getting down from this table. Eat your food. Take your time. It shouldn't take you more. It shouldn't take you less than 2 seconds just to eat that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I said, she said, no, no, no. No, 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 no. She said, you gonna be doing that, you ain't watching wrestling no more. Cause that clearly shows me that you can't just put down wrestling just so you can eat properly. I was like, and my brother said, what's wrong with that? No, what's wrong with that? She's like, you hurry up and eat your food, go put down so you can watch a wrestling show. Nobody does that. Unless you want, and he said, well, that's her. If she wants to do that, let her do it. So no, I will not. He said explosives.
Explosives are required to destroy the metal door.
What? They said explosives are needed to kill a metal door. What? What do I need? I have not played this game in so long. What do I need? What kind of explosive? He said explosive is required to destroy the metal door. So basically, I'm stuck? That's some fucked up shit if I'm stuck. Explosive needed to screw the metal door. I don't have explosives, that's number one.
Explosives are required to destroy
Yep,
the
see,
metal
it kept
door.
saying that. Explosives required to destroy the door. How do I destroy the door? That's what I need to look up now. I don't know what to do here. If anybody plays this game, please let me know. I have not played this game in a very long time. So I actually don't remember what to do there. They said you need some kind of explosive. What kind of explosive to do that? Well, I don't know. It just said I need explosives. We'll figure this out, because I have, like I said, I have not played this game in a very long time. No. I don't know what it looks like anyway. How would I know when I see it? Like I said, I have not played this game. Last time I had this game, it was in 2006 or 2007. And I sold it. Like I said, I don't remember anything about this game. Yeah, I know it's not it's not that. I need to know what I'm looking for, because I honestly can't remember. I have not played this game. Like I told you, I have not even beaten this game at all. I have not beaten a Ratchet and Clank game at all. I used to own this game. The one when he shows a picture of him holding a gun and there's a circle. Right, there's a hole and he's holding a gun. I know what I know because I used to own it. Okay, let's figure out this explosive door. I just found my answer on that. I found my answer on that. So here we go. It's in here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the screen again. I only got one health bar. Jeez. Ah, goddamn, I gotta go back. Have you ever beaten Ratchet and Clank game, Matt? Is this the first one, or I don't know if this is the first one or not. This might be the first Ratchet and Clank game. Oh, come on, motherfucker. Oh my gosh, go away, fuckers! What the fuck? Was that a pizza? That's what it looked like. Come on, help me. Oh, fuck. This is the most toughest part of the damn game. Pretty cool. Yay, bye-bye. This is a really cool weapon, I like it. Okay, yeah, this is where I go then.
Clank? Okay, Clank, don't move. I'm coming down. Whoa! Son of a quark! All right, buddy. Let's get you up and running again.
You motherfucker.
Final digit of pi is...
Clank? Clank, can you hear me?
Ratchet? Where are we? I must have dozed off.
Don't sweat it. Let's just find a way out of here.
I believe that air duct may offer our only way out.
Aw, goddamn it, I'm playing this clank now. Well, anyway, I'll be right back. I'm back. Guess what? This is what I made earlier. I've been eating them. Yeah, I made these earlier. Oh, Soda Mania. He loves Zelda. The Legend of Zelda. You know, it reminds me of Robin Williams naming his kid Zelda after the princess. Uh-huh. Simon's Quest. Yeah, I regret I beat that game because Zelda didn't help me with that. He knew where everything was. I was new to that game. I didn't know Jack nothing. I know Jack doo-doo. When I was playing it, I didn't know where to go. So where do I go with this game? And then that's the only game I beat death without dying. And I used the fire on him, so that was the only game that I can beat death in without dying. That's crazy. I got robbed by death in freaking Castlevania 1. I killed him, and I went to grab the orb, and then realized that the sickle, because after he died, the sickle hit me, and I said, oh, and I said, I got robbed. I did. I'm like, how can you have a sickle come after me after you die? That's some bullcrap. That is some bullcrap. I'm like, dude, you know. So now I'm playing as Clank. They say this is our only option right now. What? What the hell do I do? That shoot down there. Hang on. Let me figure out what I need to do now. I'm playing as Clank. Like I said, I don't remember anything. Oh, that's what I had to do. I didn't know that. Like I said, I have not played this in a very long time.
To glide, jump, then hold X while in midair. To control microbots, hold triangle and select a command.
Thank you, friends. Wait, what? Wait, what? What the hell am I doing here? I don't know. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Fuck. Let's go back and go get that. That big giant robot.
Bridgebot acquired. Use it to build bridges across gaps.
Okay. Wait, what? Well, how do I get... Oh, fuck. Well, how do I do that? I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh.
Lifterbot acquired. Use it to lift large blocks.
Okay, where do I go? Left or right?
requires micro...
What the fuck, dude? Fuck off. Where am I at now? Hold up, hold up. What the fuck?
To control microbots, hold triangle and select a command.
Yeah, I know what to do. Come on, dude. Oh, catch a prism. Yeah, look at this. That's been quite going commando. Wait, what? What happened? Okay, I'm good. Get up! Oh my gosh. Yo, guys, get over here. Thank you. Yep, on vacation, okay.
This door requires microbots to open it. Select Enter to send the bots into the bot port.
You have no idea what you're involved in. Return to your old galaxy immediately. Or face...
This door requires microbots to open it. Select Enter to send the bots into the bot port.
What? I used to own this game back in the day. I actually owned this game. I used to actually own it.
Way to go, Clank!
Nothing to it.
You did great. Now, let's go get that experiment back.
Alright, so we got Clank now. I sold it. This is my first Ratchet and Clank game. I played the demos of the other ones, but never the Deadlock one, and never played any more of that. Yeah, batch 81 games. The 2 games I batched in last month. First one was actually 3 last month. No. How many last month? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 games I batched last month. Crazy Bus. The Melting Apartment. My Saturday Grounded. Sega Sonic Cosmo Fighter Galaxy Patrol. Mega Man X4. PlayStation. And Dragon Ball Z The Legacy of Goku on Game Boy Advance. There's 81 games. That's 81 games. So the last achievement I need is in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie on Genesis. Beat the game in hard mode without dying. And that's the thing that I can't do. That's the only achievement left I have on that game, and I'll have that one badge. It has 23 achievements on there, and I only have 22. You're welcome. I have 22 achievements on that one. The G.I. Joe one, I have, I think, 2 more? 2 more. On the G.I. Joe arcade one. I'll have that one badge. Let me see here. Let me look at the retro achievements. Let me see about the G.I. Joe. Yeah, G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero. It has 22 achievements, sorry. 22 achievements. Let's take a look. I have 20 achievements out of 22. And the last achievement, this is by Konami. The arcade version is 3 coin limit. Complete mission 2, stages 4 through 5. Then reach a high score of 2,000 points. 3 coin limit. Basically, and so once I get those there will be completed. And the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers one, I just need to beat the game without dying. I'm back. My OBS crashed once again. What the fuck? This is some bullshit. Yeah, I'm back. Mm-hmm. Yep, OBS crashed once again. I don't understand why. It's just dumb. Cause I was looking at something and it my either this page crashed too. Everything is crashing on my computer. On my laptop for some reason, I don't know why. But it is, and it is dumb.